What's up, guys? I'm Freaking Gomez. So welcome to my channel, new to it. And yeah, so pretty much like I guess like meet the cast, like my Lego Star Wars series, clone High-Jinks. And it's pretty much like these are like kind of like all the clones that I use for the series. Like not all of them on display because like this only holds so much. Like so pretty much like all these are like kind of like the canon clones. Like I don't have like the non-canon ones. Like the Jade Notion clone troopers or the Kashyyyk clone troopers. The scout troopers there, but it turns out the Kashyyyk clone troopers aren't real, but they're still cool looking, like as much as the Kashyyyk clones. And also, I have like the purple clone troopers. I forgot what they're called. And so, if the clone cadets like didn't exist, yeah, my purple clone troopers, my Windows clone troopers would take this spot right here. And yeah, so this like pretty much like in some particular order, I guess, like how I organize them. Well, kind of. So when it comes to like clone battle packs, he's like the second wave, with like the bomb squad, I think they call the Horn Company, Eve Class clone troopers, off troopers. There's even like the Raincoat troopers, and I have Commander Hammer there because he's like one leads that leads those clones. And here's we got the Scout troopers, the cadets. Like I said, no particular order. It's just like I guess it's technically like the order of like my favorite units. I guess technically, yeah. It's like the Assault Corps Trooper, and like the Galactic Marines, and yeah. So yeah, in the back end with Phase 2, or like from the new battle pack. And these clones in front of them are like from like the different sets, like basically like the Republic gunship, the Republic shuttle, the turbo tank, and yeah. So also, okay, so like I said, so basically how I organize my clones is basically the order when I got them, like acquisition whatever. Well, yeah, like I guess for example, like with the 212. This is the first one I got. And then, okay, so here's a funny story. So my sister, like this is like very old video. My sister got, the two top battle pack, and I got the Chic battle pack, but because she had them, my mom tossed them when she was done using them. So basically we bought them back. And okay, so this off true like the remake version of redesign whatever. I wouldn't have get a continent because when I ordered like the individually, the two tall troopers, like one of them showed like it was an R trooper, but the person said, "Oh, sorry, I don't have that anymore." But would you like this a regular two tall trooper? It says, "Yeah, sure." So that's how. That's why I had like 3 of them of like their realistic version, live action versions, and 2 of them are turned into like waxen and boil, so that's nice. And yeah, so and there's the shock troopers, and there's like the Clone Wars version, the anime version. It's like those versions, like see if you can see like the anime versions. So I didn't have to get because it's like they remade them like perfectly, like mixture of like live action and animation. But I just like because like to me that get them like actually to clear my childhood. And yeah, it is like the Santa clone trooper for like the Jango Fett. Christmas Advent calendar, and to show it's hard to tell because of there's like the two-tone trooper that in one book says it's a Star Corps trooper, so that's why I have them next to these guys. And I really wish like I show like the retro Sand Trooper and like the pilot, like maybe if there's like a season 3 of Clone Hijinks, like they can be shown. But yeah, so that's basically it, like to me the cast. And yeah, so that's about it. And yeah, till next time. Bye.